Okay, you guys. So here's the thing. When I say they are trying to get us, I'm not saying it to be funny. Okay, now let me say that again. I don't say it to only be funny. I say it because I mean it, you guys. Things just keep popping up on my YouTube feed. Now, this happened a couple of weeks ago, but I just felt like it deserved to be discussed. I don't know if you guys heard the story, but apparently Tiffany and Co. had a heart-shaped purse. It was $1,400. They sent it off to TJ Maxx and other department stores at an 80% discount. It's now $300. And women just went crazy. And I can't tell you, I think, I can't even formulate the words. It's bonkers. And I just felt like, yeah, we need to talk about it because, like I said, when I say they're trying to get you, I mean it. Take the time to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Of course, subscribe to both channels of Pocket Politics and to Moral Finance. Hit the notification bells on both channels so that way you guys never miss an episode. And, get to the comments because I do want to hear what you guys have to say about this particular subject. Yes, men, I know it is going to be about a purse, but really there's an underlining message here, okay? It's not so much about the bag as it is about the emotional manipulation, which I talk about regularly on this channel. Well, now both channels, but I talk about it regularly. I say it all the time. This is what I mean. They're trying to get you. They're trying to get you. They're trying to get you when they got a lot of women. They got a lot of people off of this. A lot of people got. And it's really because they didn't know what was happening to them. You got on a purse for $300 because of your uncontrollable emotions. Like that's what happened there. I mean, maybe that's not the right way to say it. I just like I have so many opinions. You guys, first of all, Tiffany bags usually, not even usually, but I've seen prices go as high as over $60,000 for a purse. Okay. And it's things like this where I understand the bleeding heart liberal a little bit more and where I'm willing to give them a little grace here because I'm sorry, but if someone's willing to spend $60,000 on a bag, part of me is like, yeah, that's such a grotesque display of wealth. Do you know how many starving children there are in the world? Like, that's how it feels when I hear numbers like that. When I hear a purse about $1,400, $2,000, that one's not as bad. If you got the money to spend on a $2,000 purse, do your thing. Go for it. I don't think you should use a credit card. Don't be out here being a bunch of Carrie Bradshaws. Carrie Bradshaw can't afford Carrie Bradshaw. Like, that's what that was. It wasn't until she married big that she was able to live the life that she wanted to live because the chick was broke. Don't be out here trying to be Carrie. It's just a waste of your freaking time. And guess what? Because of that wanting to be like her or trying to be these types of fashionistas, all these women got. Because bet you're behind. Carrie would have been one of those women, okay, who would have been rushing to TJ Maxx, would have been rushing to Marshall's to get that $300 purse. Now, like I said at the beginning of this purse was originally $1,400. Now we know Tiffany's. We know Tiffany's. Okay, Breakfast at Tiffany's. I literally have the movie on DVD in one of these movies up here you see above me right now. I literally have this movie on DVD. It's baked into the culture of America. Every time we see that blue, it came from Tiffany's. It may not be the ring. It could be the bracelet. It could be the purse. Okay, this purse came in multiple colors: black, silver, Tiffany blue. The Tiffany blue one was actually pretty. I actually liked it. Of course, it was pretty. I get it. I like the bag. It was kind of cute. Now I can't rationalize myself spending $300 on a purse. I have the $300, but I ain't fitting to go spend that. I'd have to come out of my savings to go and buy that purse. I ain't fitting to do that. I'm not willing to compromise my position to go and do that. And you could feel it. You watch these videos, you watch enough of them of all these women saying, oh my goodness, I have to get to Tiffany's. Oh my goodness, I have to get this Tiffany bag. I have to get this Tiffany bag. I'm going to TJ Maxx day 1 to day 49. These people are going on a scavenger hunt. The scarcity of the purse created a scavenger hunt of all these women going to TJ Maxx, going to Marshall's, trying to buy these bags. That's what happened here. And because of all these TikTokers, women had this fear of missing out. And because of the fear of it, they went out there and they spent the $300. Never mind the fact that this bag didn't do well at its original store because it was originally priced at $1,400. It wasn't doing well there, so Tiffany sent it to the department stores. Now, how Tiffany can rationalize having a bag of theirs sold at $300 while simultaneously selling bags that are tens of thousands of dollars. I don't even know how they're going to, recuperate after that, but they're Tiffany's. I'm sure, they are baked into the culture of America thanks to Hollywood. And so, yeah, I pretty much, think they're going to be okay. How an American woman can rationalize that in their head and still spend that kind of money is ridiculous to me. But ultimately, because of the fear of missing out, all these women went down to the department stores to buy these purses. And I find that to be ridiculous. It's freaking retarded. You guys, like, why did you do this? Like, what was the point? Did you buy this bag because it was 80% off from $1,400 to $300? Did you buy this bag because it was Tiffany's? Or did you buy the bag because the scarcity of how many were available in the department stores made you so fearful of missing out on the deal that you went out and bought a bag that you didn't even want? Like, I'm not even talking about necessities here. I'm not talking about needs. I'm talking about desires. Did you truly desire that bag? Really? Because there you are going to TJ Maxx, going to Marshalls, all these beautiful bags ranging from prices like 30 to a little over $100. You could have easily just got any other bag, Coach, Gucci, that are at these department stores that are going to be ranging anywhere between 30 to maybe $200. Okay. No, it had to be the Tiffany bag. You just moving through all these bags. The irony here, not even irony, but what I found hilarious, there was a man who went into TJ Maxx because he saw all those content creators, all these women looking for the bag. He goes into TJ Maxx and he's like, yeah, there it is right there. It's funny how the man who was looking for it, not because he wanted it, not because he was looking to spend money on it, just trying to see if he could actually find it just for the fun of it, just to be in the scavenger hunt, just for the sake of it. And he found it. And it makes me think of Dumbledore out of Harry Potter. You know, the person who wants to have it but not wants to use it will be able to get it. That's what he was talking about, the Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, that's how I felt about that guy who found that purse at TJ Maxx. He wanted to find it, didn't want to buy it, and therefore he will be the one to find it. And he was. All these other women, they were literally vlogging about every single day they went to look for these purses. People were getting emotional not being able to find that bag. Let me know if you found your bag. Let me know if you found your bag. All of this because you were afraid that you were going to miss out on something you didn't even want. You guys, when I tell you they out here trying to get us, I mean it. Okay? I don't care if it is over jeans. I don't care if it's over your hairstyle. There is a marketing machine that wants to get you to spend your money on things you don't even want. I don't care what your hair looks like as long as it's done. But if they're trying to convince you to spend more money than you need, then I got a problem with that. I don't care if you want to braid your hair, straighten your hair. I don't care if you want to shave it off as long as you look like a productive citizen. But if someone's out here telling you to spend money you don't have, to look a certain way, to behave a certain way, to be down with whatever movement, yeah, no, I think that's morally inept. I think that's wrong. Sorry, not sorry. I think that's wrong. You shouldn't be trying to convince women to part with their money because you think it's in their best interest. And that's exactly what happened here. They emotionally manipulated you, fear of missing out. That's what happened here. Now, I'm starting to see like a trend in this regard. Maybe not a trend, something consistent. Seems to be with the women. And maybe I should look at some of the things that maybe the men are doing. But as far as women go, women are the ones who have the most debt. And this is why. This right here is why. Because you just felt the need to go spend $300 on a purse you didn't even really want. Yo, is no one wilding out over this? Like, yo, I don't understand. Did you really buy this bag because it was Tiffany's? Did you buy the bag because it was 80% off? Because there were a lot of discounted name brands in that store, in TJ Maxx, in Marshalls. There are a lot of discounted name brands that are in these places that you could have easily just got those purses and it would have been just fine. There would be Michael Kors purses at Neiman Marcus, Macy's. Like, I love the good department store, right? I love good department stores. You can go to any one of these and get beautiful purses that is going to cost you $1,400. Did it really have to be Tiffany's? You didn't even want this bag. Do you even like the bag? Was it because it's Tiffany's? Was it because it was 80% off? Or was it because of the scarcity and the fear of missing out? That's the emotional manipulation. And you let them do that to you. You let them hurt you from your money for something you didn't even really want. I see people do this about their vacations. You know, I didn't even really want to go, but because everybody else was going, I just felt like I was going to miss out on something. And so I decided to come out of my savings to prolong paying a bill or whatever their reason is, or take it out on a credit card. So that way I could go on this vacation in Mexico with them. I've seen people do that. Like, wait a minute. You took on debt. You decided not to pay a bill, to push a bill, a big bill, to go on a vacation that you just acknowledged you didn't even really want to do. You didn't even really want to go on. So why are you doing it? Because I'm afraid of missing out. FOMO, fear of missing out. That's what you did. That's why you're doing it. You're not doing it because you want to do it. You're not doing it because you think it's a good idea. You're not doing it because you think it's in your best interest. You're doing it because of fear of missing out, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. When I say they're trying to get you, I'm not making this up. Let's talk about the debt people. Okay. When I call them the debt people, I'm talking about the lenders, the credit card lenders. They spend more than the entire NFL in marketing combined. Okay. On advertising debt to you. That's how that works. Okay. So even when they know you have debt, they still advertise it to you. They still send you the credit card, and people are still, foolish enough to take it out and go with it. And you do it because you think you have to. Oh, without it, you can't survive. Without it, you're not going to be able to do anything. How many times have we heard that you can't do anything without the credit score? And so now you take on debt because that has been so easily and heavily promoted to us. Yeah, actually, you can do things without the credit score. You can do things without the credit card. You can do things. You can live a good life without having the credit card. Like that's a way of life, yo. Like you don't have to have one. But that's been so heavily marketed. You think you got to take on debt in order to live in America. That's not true. That's actually a myth. It's not true at all. You don't need the credit card. Oh, if I don't have the credit card, it means I'm going to have to pay a little more or wait a little longer in order to get for whatever it is that I want or need. Yeah, that's what that means. But it means that you have an option to not have the credit card. You don't actually have to take on any debts to do the things you want to do beyond certain things like the mortgage, for example. But even then, you don't even need the credit score for that. Like, yo, this is what I'm saying. It like I know it started off with the purse, you guys. We are talking about a habitual pattern here of allowing ourselves to be manipulated because of whatever the reason is. In this case, it was over some damn heart-shaped Tiffany bags. I thought the purse was cute. If I had the money, I would have spent $300 on a purse. But that's because I have breakfast at Tiffany's. I love Tiffany's. I think it's really cool. I think it's really beautiful. I've never had a Tiffany product. And so to have a Tiffany product, that'd be nice. I go to the store once. If it ain't there, well, okay, fine. I'm not fitting to spend $1,400 at Tiffany. And I'm not about to go on a scavenger hunt either. It ain't that serious for me. If I had it like that, I'd buy the bag. But if I can't find it, I'm not losing my mind. And if I just wanted to come in here and get a nice purse, and heck, I'll get a Marc Jacobs because hey, I can get one for $130 when you go to TJ Maxx. You can get one for $130 when you go to Marshalls. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like the point of the department store is that you can get big name brands at affordable rates compared to what you were if you were to actually go to their real boutiques. Okay. And if I can't get the Tiffany purse because it's not there anymore, I'm okay with it. I'm not allowing myself to be emotionally manipulated. I have some, love for the brand, loyalty to the brand. I do like the idea of having nice things, but I'm not fitting to go broke over it either. Okay. In my early 20s, I might have let that happen. I might have let FOMO get me to spend money. And I've done that on Broadway shows specifically. That was my thing. I'm not doing that anymore. Sorry. I said to myself when I turned 30, I was going to be smarter with my money. When I get money, I'm going to be smarter. And guess what? I have been. People are shocked. Arshella, you're better than me because you're actually saving. Yeah. Look, I wish I could save more. I'm out here trying to do my side hustle. I'm working with clients. I'm working on some other things, trying to make sure that I can get that extra number. I'm not trying to be the boss babe. I'm not trying to be the business owner. I'm like, yo, no, I'm literally just trying to compensate for what my job may not get me. That's it. I'm just trying to be smart with my money and implement the biblical principles into how I do my money. Yeah, nah, y'all won't get me. Shields up. My wallet is going to be safe. I still got some work to do on my spending, but you certainly ain't about to manipulate me into buying these things. Yeah, no. If I want to buy something, I might buy it. I'm going to check my numbers first before I buy it because that's what it means to be responsible. Okay. To be a mature adult is that you actually have some serious control over your emotions. And frankly, in this particular case with this purse, I felt like the women, you lacked it. You lacked it. Now, I don't mean to sound harsh and judgmental, but yo, again, did you really want this purse or did you do it because of fear of missing out? They are marketing to you and you have to get control over your emotions. Again, I don't say what I say because I'm just trying to be funny. They're trying to get you. Don't let TikTokers and the marketing machine convince you that you got to buy the Sweeney jeans from American Eagle because you're yay America first. And don't let, because you're Black Power, convince you why you got to go buy those Levi jeans that are almost $100 because Beyonce was in it. I don't care your political party. I don't care if you're Black Lives Matter. I don't care if you're America first. I'm America first. I wasn't fin to spend that money on some damn Sweeney jeans. I saw the ad, thought it was cute. I could use those jeans in my life. Then I saw the price. Yeah, no, I'm going to the thrift store and getting $10 jeans. Yeah, no, I'm not spending $250 on braids every single month or every 2 months. Yeah, no, I'm just going to go to the dry bar. But you know what? Even that's still $50 a month. That's still more than I really want to spend in a year. So you know what? I'm just going to do my hair myself. It ain't perfect, but it stays decent looking. I can get in front of the camera. I can go to work. I'm not saying that I won't ever go to the salon, but now maintenance doesn't have to cost over $1,000 a month because women's maintenance is a lot of money. And why do you do it? Do you do it because you want to? Do you do it because you feel like you have to? Or do you do it because someone done told you that you have to do it? or you are not a part of their crew. You're not a part of their community. You're not a part of the movement. You're not a part of whatever the hell. Yeah, no. Stop being manipulated, you guys. Don't let it happen. Don't let it continue. And I think that we're better than that. I think that we're stronger than that. And if we got to go out here and act Vulcan and get some control over our emotions, then that's what we need to do. Some emotional exercises. So the next time Tiffany decides to discount a bag and it goes to TJ Maxx, you can ask yourself, do I really want this or am I doing it? Because TikTokers said I should. So you guys let me know. Get in the comment sections and let me know what you think about this because, yeah, it's more than just buying a purse. It's about emotional manipulation. So get in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe to the channel of both Pocket Politics and Moral Finance so that way you guys never miss an episode with me. Hit the notification bell so that way you guys are always notified about when episodes actually drop. And of course, if you guys are interested in getting your budgets done, you want to find out what your financial positions are, head over to my TikTok under the name of Moral Finance. Get into the DMs. I will give you my rates and my schedule, and we can actually, address your budgets, address your debt to income ratios, find out what's going on with your situation, and really work towards getting to those emergency savings and getting you out of debt. Really just trying to be brave. I tell you, because if one of those women had been one of my clients, yeah, no, you weren't about to buy that purse. With me, you would have been safe. And that's what I try to do out here. Okay. So like this video, share this video, and all that good stuff. I'm going to take myself on to work because, a girl's got goals. So let me go ahead and do that. Love you guys. God bless. And of course, because it's me, Kepla.